Business Focus, brought to you by KCB. KCB, making the difference.
Information and communication technology plays an important role in the development of every economy, and that is our major focus on tonight's show. Welcome to Business Focus, the only program of its kind that empowers entrepreneurs with skills to grow their businesses. My name is Joy Doreen Bira. Let's take a look at tonight's highlights. We look at the iLab and sample a few techpreneurs or software application developers from the center. We bring you a story of two entrepreneurs involved in responsive websites development. And in the regional market segment, we highlight an entrepreneur who does e-commerce for the hospitality sector. As always, we welcome your feedback on the show on our email address bf@standardmedia.co.ke or SMS number 8041. You can also reach us on our social media platforms displayed right on your screen. Business begins now. A World Bank Global Software report showed that most submissions for developed applications came from Africa. In Kenya, mobile adoption among emerging markets is now connecting new populations of people with mobile technologies. A smartphone now serves as the fast computer with applications that make life easy for device users. Young Kenyans are now also developing these software applications. A visit to iLab Africa at the Strathmore University in Nairobi tells a story of great innovations in the pipeline. Technologists coming up with problem-solving applications for a better connected world.
What we do is ICT for development research work, looking at how we can apply technology to service the needs of society. So our main focus has been on applying mobile technologies to solve issues in health, in education, and seeing how that technology can bridge information gaps in those sectors.
Kevin Younger is 27 years old and a software developer working for an Australian company, Alkira, but based in Kenya. Kevin develops applications that suit mobile devices customed under Android-enabled mobile phones. When we get to his workstation, he is having a progress meeting with his seniors in Australia.
When I started the mobile development hasn't grown as you can see today. So I didn't start with the mobile side of it. I started doing the VB, and then since guys started using the hand devices, that's when I noticed, okay, I started doing the SMS applications. Then I came to the Symbian applications.
The 27-year-old has made progress with his work since the embrace of mobile devices on the Kenyan market.
Since they launched Android like 3 years ago, that's when I started doing Android. Then I did a few apps on Windows. Then now what I'm currently focusing more on is Android development.
That Kevin is employed by an Australian company to develop applications for the Australian company shows how much potential lies in the Kenyan market for software applications.
A well-experienced developer, they can do even $3,000 per hour. Whereby, if guys, let's say you need something to be done, most of the clientele are not based in Kenya. Most are based in the Western countries, the America, then Europe. So for developer, you can make a quite good amount of cash.
Software development, like any other business, doesn't come easy. These techpreneurs too have got challenges.
Let's say if you're running a startup, the other thing is the visibility. How can the client access you as in you as a developer?
Software applications have been developed by techpreneurs for the international market. 23-year-old Shem Mwendwa, a master's degree student at Safaricom Academy at the iLab Africa, spent 4 months developing a Kenya basketball application to create awareness of the sport to mobile device users. The application so far has a little over 8,000 downloads.
Within the first 2 months, I had 1,000 downloads. Then that was last year around September. till now, I have more than 8,000 downloads. In Kenya, it's not that much. It has not yet reached 1,000, the Kenya downloads, but the most downloads are from Asia.
Shame, however, uploaded his application on the Samsung store to be downloaded freely, a decision he says he doesn't regret, but rather sees opportunity in, and is now working on 3 other software applications, one of which will have real-time tracking of crime in Kenya.
With the current dynamic trend in technology in Kenya, I think the market it's ready to accept. The problem is, from a developer's perspective, what we've seen, Kenyans are not willing to buy apps.
Kenya is one of the most outstanding countries in Africa, with technologists coming up with creative applications on high demand, but there are some hindrances.
There are a lot of gaps in service delivery that can be filled or can be solved using technologies. And looking at the penetration of mobile technologies in Kenya, mobile solutions have got a lot of demand. We're increasingly seeing a demand for that area, but then payment solutions as well still at a catch-up, you can say, stage. But those are some of the challenges that exist in the market.
The creativity of these young software developers has changed the way business is done, and should the challenges that exist be addressed, Kenya could lead the African continent to greater heights in innovation and technology.
Most people are embracing the mobile technology. With time, I think, yeah, it will be, as in, there'll be a great demand for the mobile devices.
Development, there's always something new to make. Everything is growing on a daily basis, depending on which platform you use. Software development is the way to go.
Nowadays, with the security threats that exist in the market, to protect those applications, also putting together marketing and other strategies, it has to be a fully thought through solution, not just from a technical aspect.
Technology today is the new middleman for most businesses. In Emerging Enterprises this week, we bring you a story of 2 entrepreneurs who have utilized business opportunities in the ICT sector and established a business that develops responsive websites for individuals, companies, and organizations. This and much more after the break. Don't go away. Technology is rapidly changing, and as a result, most companies are shifting their operations to online platforms where any prospective client can easily access them. And even as this happens, there is a similar shift from the heavy desktop computers to smaller and easily portable gadgets such as tabs and mobile phones. And well, this move has provided a number of business opportunities to entrepreneurs. Design Village is a medium enterprise co-owned by 2 entrepreneurs who combine their strengths to establish a business. It offers marketing and new media services to SMEs, financial institutions, NGOs, as well as individuals.
Well, it was back in 2008 when I and my partner decided to do a joint venture and try and see how we can do business together. So the reason why we partnered together is because we come from different strengths. I come from a marketing aspect, while my business partner comes from the creative aspect. So I use his strength and he uses my strength.
At the time of establishment, their business required a substantial amount of capital because of its nature, but due to their determination, these 2 business partners were able to make a move.
Back then, we didn't have an office or anything, so what we used to do is more of a freelance work. While my partner still working and I being freelance, I would go meet a client, I get the brief on exactly what the client needs, and again send it to him either via email or via SMS so that he can be able to execute on his side. So basically his work was to come up with designs and layouts of most of the work that we do.
Design Village initially started as a marketing service company specializing on logo designs, brand strategy as well as branding, but has since expanded to accommodate other services such as web design.
As time went by and with the IT taking up shape, especially in Africa, one of our clients asked me, since you've done my logo and you've printed for me my stationery, can you be able to do me a website? Back then, I was very new and fresh. So I had to be very honest with him and tell him, at the moment we don't, but I can refer you to someone. When I came back and when I met my business partner, I told him all the same. So we decided to take we tried. We're like, why not? We're in business, we can take risk.
Design Village has been doing well, but as entrepreneurs, CD and his business partner have been constantly working to be on pace with the rapidly changing technology.
Nowadays, 80% of people use their mobile phones to browse. So what happens is we sell to our clients a package, just not a website, but a responsive website. When I say a responsive website is a site that is compatible to any gadget that you use.
These responsive websites have varied advantages, providing users with attractive user portals for any gadget used. And since they are specifically designed for different gadgets, they provide faster connectivity. Design Village has grown both in size and scope and has enabled these two entrepreneurs grow economically. Nonetheless, they are not yet satisfied, and to their clients, they should watch out for even bigger things to come. In the regional markets, we feature an entrepreneur who runs an e-commerce business in the hospitality sector. We tell you how his business seeks to eliminate middlemen in this sector. Selling a product is one among the major challenges facing young entrepreneurs and even some of the well-established businesses, hence lowering the cost involved in marketing becomes a dream of every entrepreneur. Sales agents are arguably the major beneficiaries in most businesses in the long run, denying business owners an opportunity to fully benefit from their ventures. Nonetheless, as technology continues to take root in Kenya, this problem may be solved soon enough if entrepreneurs embrace and utilize the rapidly growing e-commerce. Bernard Mbide is an entrepreneur in the ICT industry and is playing a major role in assisting players in the hospitality industry, especially hotels and tour firms, to directly sell their products to their clients through an online platform. Mbide has a background in tourism management, but he only took a formal employment in the tourism sector for a period of 6 months. According to him, this period was enough to earn him a business idea.
CC Africa introduced a new reservation software which was provided by Hospitality Technology International, which I came to like, and after I quit, I approached Hospitality Technology International to see if I could resell their product locally. Under the circumstances then that required me to invest a lot of money that I didn't have then, I could not go ahead with the project, so I ventured into other Juakali businesses.
In the year 2000, Mbide was approached for a partnership by HDI, a South African company that deals with hospitality software, which then formed the base of his business.
It's from 2000 that I started actually selling hospitality products through HDI. It has been a long road since then, and while doing it, I developed a keen interest in IT systems and when it comes to installation and support. So I have learned a lot of IT work through experience in the last 13 years. And until 2 years ago is when I started my master's in information systems technology, just to back up the knowledge I have in the IT industry. So combining these two, my IT background and the hospitality tourism knowledge that I have, having done reservations and bit of worked with hotels closely as well as tour operators. I would say I have quite a bit of experience in how the hospitality system in Kenya works. That's why I got interested in bringing the new aspect, which is e-commerce, into hospitality industry.
Being a new product then, it was not so easy to penetrate into the market, and as a move to strengthen the business, 3 years ago, Mbide partnered with Nightbridge Availability Systems, a company based in South Africa to provide a marketing solution for hotels.
This solution enables hotels, as I will show you later on, to receive bookings, direct bookings online through their own websites. And we connect this system directly to their banks, to their merchant accounts at either INM or KCB. That means a person going to their website can check availability, book and pay online, and get a confirmation on real-time basis. So that's the current product that we are selling locally, both here in Kenya as well as in East Africa.
The software provides an interface that is user-friendly and with an internet connection. Anyone anticipating to visit a hotel anywhere across the world will just visit the hotel's homepage and follow a few easy steps to do the booking.
The property is able to sell directly or interact directly with their client as opposed to going through a third party. That means they make more revenue because they are able to sell without paying commissions to middlemen. For example, if you want to book a hotel in Mombasa and you go directly to the website, you get whatever rate they are offering, or any special offers that may be offered during the period you're trying to book. You're able to book directly, pay directly, and the money goes directly to the hotel. So the hotel is able to interact directly with their guests without going through any middleman. That means higher revenue for them. At the same time, being able to process payments online has helped hotels collect payments in advance. Before this could happen, people would make bookings and not turn up at the last minute, and the hotel has to bear the loss because they've been holding rooms. But now they have a way of collecting payments upfront from their clients, who may be local or even from overseas, because all they have to do is send them a link and the client is able to make payments online or to secure their booking.
This solution also offers clients in the hospitality industry an opportunity to find perfect accommodation at the right time, saving the frustration of having to send endless inquiries for ideal destinations.
Once they've made that decision to travel to a particular property, then all they need to do is log into their website. They will select the dates they want to travel. The system will avail to them the rates that are available for those particular dates, as well as availability of rooms, the different room types that are available. And from there, they're able to make a decision to travel. Then they'll just book and pay using either credit card or electronic or bank transfer. And they can confirm their booking within a minute or two.
Players in the hospitality industry are gradually seeing the need to utilize this e-commerce technology, though only a few banks have provided the platform to facilitate online payments in the hospitality sector. Mbide has managed to attract a substantial number of clients that support the business.
We don't want to take commissions from the hotels, so it's based on a different model where they pay us a small monthly fee to use the facility. And in that model, then it means we would require quite a substantial number of clients, which now we already have for the business to break even and even make a profit on the side. However, we're still targeting as many as we can. In South Africa, Knightsbridge has over, southern part of Africa, Knightsbridge has over 3,200 clients. In Kenya, we're approaching the 200 mark. Or in Kenya and East Africa for that matter. And we are hoping in the next 2 to 3 years, we should hit 1,000.
And as in any other business, Mbide has faced his own set of challenges. But in entrepreneurship, it does not really matter where you began or what you go through, rather what you achieve.
Initially, we didn't have proper online payment solutions provided locally. We didn't have any banks that could offer proper online payments. When that came along, again, selling the idea to hotels was also, being a new concept, was also quite a challenge because the local industry is more commanded by tour operators and travel agents who have controlled the market for quite a long time. So changing the perspective for the hoteliers to look at the benefits of selling directly and cutting off, probably not really cutting off agents, but supplementing by selling directly and online through online marketing channels has also been a challenge. It has taken a lot of education, and I must thank some of our partners, KCB and eTourism Frontiers, who for the last 3 years have held seminars through which we are able to educate the hoteliers and tour operators as to the benefits of e-commerce in tourism.
Entrepreneurs like Mbide are a perfect proof that will, the right attitude and persistence drive an entrepreneur to success. That story on e-commerce wraps up this edition of KTN Business Focus. And just so you know, the only thing that's constant in life is change, and technology is part of the change. My name is Joy Doreen Bira. Remember, you can always reach us on our email address bf@standardmedia.co.ke or SMS number 8041. You can also reach us on our Twitter handle and our Facebook page displayed on your screen. From the KTN team and myself, thank you all for watching and have a good night. God bless you.
Business Focus, brought to you by KCB. KCB, making the difference.